Ukraine policy is perhaps the most spectacular example in international affairs at the moment, because we adopted this policy in Europe back in 2022 of complete and utter support for Ukraine.
Unconditional, without any question.
Unconditional, without any questions. We wrote vast checks. We gave the military supplies. We refused to explore diplomatic options. Now the military situation has turned very badly wrong. The economic situation in Ukraine is disastrous. There's a major corruption scandal, and the United States, who perhaps have a better understanding that their position is changing, are starting to distance themselves from us.
And they are now started pivoting
Exactly.
their foreign policy from Europe to Asia.
Exactly. I mean, ultimately, it is the United States that decides NATO policy. And given that there is no single country within the European Union that could fulfill that kind of role, without it, NATO cannot function. But we are finding it almost impossible to change direction. So we are stuck at the policy of 2022, even though it is now in 2025. And if you look at the European system, Europe should be prepared to talk to everybody. And they should be prepared to listen to everybody. They should be prepared to listen to Russians.
Really? To Russians?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you
Of course
sure?
they should.
I ask
Of course
again.
they should.
I'm joking.
Which is what they used to do. All the European states in the 60s established diplomatic relations with China well before the United States did. So we've got to sort out our problems with the Russians, talk with them, sometimes trying to persuade them, sometimes try and argue with them, but always listen to them. And it's like you play your foreign policy like a pianist plays with all the keys of the piano. They're not identical. They have different notes. Some of them are white, some of them are black, some of them are high, some of them are low. But you play and you make a much more interesting sound